guys and gals, animal friends, and spirit pals, and welcome to my Spirit Whisperer channel. Channel. Got an awful lot of light on my face. I look like a. Hi there, everybody. Oops! Disaster! Everything's colliding. Okay. Settle down, Mark. Settle down, peoples. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. My name's Mark, in case you don't know. Also, the Spirit Whisperer. That's my made-up name. I'm a psychic, a conscious channel for spirit, an animal whisperer, and the mother of dragons. Oh, God, everything's trying to fall. Okay, spirit guides, step back. They're getting a little too excited. I guess the guides are just really excited to be here today, and they're jumping forward. I was trying to show off my new sign I had made. Does anybody see it? Anybody notice my beautiful new sign? It just came a few minutes ago, so I don't really have it fixed up yet, like the way I want it to be. But still, it's very cool. Let me see who's here today. Happy Saturday. I lost my train of thought because everything was falling on my head. I'm glad you're here. Here we are in April. Can't believe it's Easter. Happy Easter, if that's a thing for you. It's really like a spring celebration if you go way back before religion. It's more about celebrating spring. But happy whatever. Happy this weekend. Let's see who's here today. There's Jane. Hi, Jane. Mims is here. Hi, Mims. Wiki. Hello. Mims is helping me with the questions. She's been starring them for me. I haven't really looked at them yet, but I will pretty soon. Who else is here today? Just want to do a couple quick hellos. There's Lisa. Hi. Lori Kramer. Hi, Lori. Speaking of Lori, I also want to give her a shout out. Thank you, Lori, for your donation to me and the channel. I really appreciate it. Why is everything falling down today? What's happening? And send you my love and blessings and gratitude. It's very kind of you. Tipperdoo. Okay. Jennifer Cooper. Hello. I have so much phlegm in my throat. It might be because the weather never stops changing from one day to the next. I don't know about your part of the world, but here, you really can't tell from one day what it's going to be like the next day. Hi, Michaela Butler. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining us today. I know there's a lot of things you can do on Saturday, so I love that you guys hang out with me for an hour or so. Hello, Ian. Spinks. How are you, bud? Glad to see you. From over the pond. I think that's a thing you say. England. Starlight Tarot. Hello, Starlight. Star Bright. Hi, Viviani. See, I see questions are starred. I'm just scrolling right on past them. Just speeding along. Hi, Lisa Foster. Leanne Lower. Hello. Hi, Akila B24. Howdy. Glad to see all of you guys here. Hi, Peg Watts. Waving back. It's a moving along. I lost my wallet this week, which is not my favorite of all experiences because it had everything in it. So I've just been sitting in the house because I can't. Just got no money, got no bank card, got no identification, got no insurance cards, no credit card. I guess the universe thought I needed to replenish my identity. I don't know what's happening. Hi, Holly. Holly DeShane. Hi, Gina. Did I say hi to Gina yet? I don't think so. How are you? Speaking of across the pond, it's Gina. Hello, Ray. Is anybody dying eggs? I don't really have any kids. And my dogs just wouldn't want to eat them, so I don't really dye eggs. I might put an egg in their dinner. Hi, Lady Lo-Fi. There's Blue. Hello, Blue. Now we're getting down under. Welcome down under. There's Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Kathy. Okay, we're moving along. Is there anything else I wanted to tell you guys about? What else happened this week? Starfish. Hello, Starfish. And there's Deb H. Hi, Deb H. I know, it is absolutely a big old pain in the boo-boo-hoo-hoo. I think it must have fallen out of my pocket, I guess. And then I think somebody picked it up, but then didn't return it. Because all I did was, I left my house on that day. It was like in the 80s, for one day. It was like middle summer. So I was wearing shorts, and I just ran to get a sandwich. That's all I was going to do. Straight to the, actually I was going to the, Subway, which is not too far from here. So I remember putting my wallet in my pocket, and I zoomed up there, got done, they made me a sandwich, got ready to pay for it. I had no wallet. I was going, oh, first of all, plus they made me a sandwich. And I was like, oh. And so I thought, well, did it fall out in the car? So I went back, looked at the car. No, couldn't find it. And then I thought, well, I felt like I remembered getting it, putting it in my pocket. Because I always keep my wallet in the exact same place and my key so I don't lose them. But anyway, I came back home because I thought, well, I guess I didn't get it. So, but no, it was nowhere to be found. So then I thought, well, maybe it fell out and it went under the car and I didn't see it. So I went back and then it was nothing. No, nowhere. The nice people. So they went, well, here, just take your sandwich. And I went, well, that's okay. And they go, no, we know you. We trust you. Just take your sandwich. I was going, oh my God. So they were nice. And you just go ahead and take the money, whoever took it, and just send my wallet back or throw it on my porch, because I have my address and everything. Anyway, really what I want is just my ID because it's really hard to get that redone and everything. Really, actually, all of it's a big old pain. But enough of my gripes and problems. Got out a couple months ago. Hi, Michelle L. I don't know if I'll be able to get to you, but we'll start it. Hey there, Jason. Hi, good stuff. How are you, buddy boy? Hope you're doing well. Hi, Prince Charming's mom and Prince Charming. Yeah, I think I lost it at the Subway shop somehow getting out of the car. I don't know. Either that or the universe swooped in and just took it. Also, my blue eyeglasses that I always use right here are also missing. I don't know what. I feel like that it's mean. And I don't like it, but what are you going to do? I kept thinking it was going to show up or something, like that maybe I just wigged and couldn't see it or something. But no, then I finally just said, okay, I'll let it go. Whatever, it's gone. Start over. which is what I'm doing now, but it's still taking a long time. Okay. All righty. Your wallet is in the pan cave. Yeah, I asked about it. Do you guys like my new pan cave sign? It's not really hung where I wanted or anything because I just got it a few minutes ago, just before I started. It's real cool though. I had it special made and it came in today. And I just got it on a steady green light now, but it can switch, it flashes, it goes all different colors. It'll like do different kinds of movements and stuff. Look at it. It's way cool. I love it. So that was the good news. I got my nice fine neon light. Wasn't the cheapest thing ever, but I love it. And actually it was worth it. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get to the questions. Yeah, I'll put it in the mailbox. That's what I say, good stuff. It's just been so easy. Oh, Ian had one stolen. Yeah, it's a big old pain in the wall. You know, glad I didn't have that much money. I had a little bit in it because I just paid some cash to somebody, so I didn't have a ton left. But whatever, or if you bring it back to me, I would just give you them. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, okay, good. Thank you so much. Plus, over my life, I found wallets a few times. I'm going to say maybe 3 times. Plus, I saw somebody just drop their money in the ground once. But of course, I always gave it back. I felt like I had good wallet karma. But you know, I canceled everything. Like nobody had tried to use the credit card. Nobody had tried to use the bank card. So who knows? Maybe it's just, what are they called? The borrowers. Maybe they came and took it. I don't know. It's like, or fairies are playing tricks. It's like, really? Pixies playing games. I'm a little annoyed if it's the pixies. Okay, we're going to start questions, I promise. Hi, Jewels. Probably some more of you snuck in here without me seeing you. Hi, Christine. Okay. I'm calling this meeting to order, and I'm getting to questions. Come along, spirit guides. That was your signal. Wiki. Go into Wiki first. I'm just going to kind of jump around today, probably. Hey, Wiki. Say hi to me if you're here when I get to your question, please, please, please. Hi. Yeah, I'm going to love it if it just pops up. I know I've looked over and I keep thinking it's just going to pop up. That's what I felt like, but I can't just sit here with nothing. I have to like pursue because at this point I can't find nothing. Okay, Wiki says, my right ear has been popping a lot in the last couple of weeks. Is that the energy shift? My guide's trying to get my attention or something physical? Hi, Wiki. Thank you. Yeah, I hear right off the bat, I hear it's energy. But let me see. Let me ask the pendulum too. It feels like it's energetic tune-up. Is it? Do you agree, Mr. Pendulum? Or no? Mr. Pendulum says yes. You know, my pendulum goes clockwise for yes, stop, and it goes counterclockwise for no. And then if it's sort of not decided, maybe it could go either way. It goes back and forth. So I think that's what it is. And I think it'll pass. I know. I've been having like weird, like stuff in my jaw and stuff. And I'm thinking it's also energetic. But anyway, I don't think it's going to last much longer, Wiki. It's like, it's vibrational, and it's, I hear them saying it's like a tune up. You're lifting up, your vibration's moving up, and it makes these little pops and cracks. It's like adjustments. The physical body is adjusting to that vibration, the vibrational energy. It's, adjusting. It says it's accepting it, lifting up to it, like that. And I think different ones of us might, access it or notice it in different ways. Like maybe your sleep cycles are different, your energies, you might feel more tired, have like a ringing, a popping, a clicking, a clacking going on. Just an odd, like, I kind of have like pressure or a little bit like jaw, like weirdness. Stuff like that, all different kinds of things. Yeah, eyes. Yeah, I would see that would be it. Tingling, all those things. That's what I feel like. Like somebody's eyes going in and out of focus. Yep. But, it should be temporary. Now, if like something like that just went on and on and on and on, you need to check it. But usually that would be like, it comes, might be like a week or so, and it's infrequent, and it kind of comes and goes. And it's more like annoying than actually debilitating. Okay. Thank you, Wiki, for the question. Of course, that's something that we all can relate to. I'm just randomly picking questions today, guys. So don't be mad. I'm going to try to get to everybody. Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Hadarian. I think that's the way I'm going to say that. Say hello to me here in the chat, so I know you're listening. Is my cat Tinker avoiding me? I love the name Tinker. My grandparents had a dog named Tinker. It's amazing how many times, things relate. My cat Tinker is avoiding me because I had to give him medicine 2 times a day. That sounds pretty good. Anyway, to get him back to hanging out in the house instead of outside by his own free will as before. Anyway, to get him back to hanging in the house instead of outside. They gave me medicine 2 times a day. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hi, Teresa. Thanks for putting your name in there so I know you're here. There's another little Tinker. A couple of Tinkers showing up. Let me see if this kitty cat Tinker wants to talk to me. Kitty cat Tinker. Awesome. Let me pull some cards. Of course, right off the bat, he hated the drop thing. He just, because it, the reason they hate that the most is it's because they feel like it's something against their will. It's like, and cats are particularly willful. We all are. But he didn't like that. Are you done with the medicine? I love this. This card. This one came up with his head upside down and 2 bee stings. It's like 2 bee stings a day, so you had to give him the medicine twice a day. And his head's upside down. Like, I didn't like it. It was like restrained, mucky puck. It wasn't fun. So that made him mad. And you know how cats are. They will show you when they're mad. And so he's kind of being a little bit acting like his feelings are hurt. Let me talk to him a minute, though. First of all, it was for your best good. Sometimes we got to do things that we don't love. It's like Mom had to do it. It wasn't something she wanted to do. It was for your best good there, little mister. Mm-hmm. Right. And so I'm also telling him it's over with. And how are you feeling? He's still a little bit out of sorts. Can you come on back in? Come here. First of all, come a little closer. Here's Pan. We're going to just give you a little bit of energy there to help you feel a little bit better. And we'd like you to come on back in the house and return to doing your service like you know how to do. We get it. You didn't like that. We get it. You're a mighty ninja. And you like to express yourself and tell when things are not up to your standard. But I do get the 3 of hearts. So, he's going to come back and be your buddy again. It's all going to be forgiven. All is forgiven. He's already feeling a little bit better just in that talk. And the energy work mostly that he's doing, what I see Pan sending him, there's a lot of pink light, but it's sort of, it's like love energy, a calm, like a sort of calming, ruffled feathers sort of kind of energy. There you go. Come on back in. Don't be silly. Yeah, he's a lot more cooperative. I think he's going to be coming on back in. He's feeling better. He's a little out of sorts, sort of. What was wrong with him? But we're going to be back. I'm having all kinds of technical difficulties today. Stop. Be back snuggle buddies again. Coming back in, being back to his old self soon. Oh, yeah, mange. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he says it's out of sorts because even the medicine makes you feel a little bit wonky or something. You don't feel like all yourself. But I feel like it's all going to get better. He's going to be right back in your lap pretty soon. Oh, now, yeah. Well, it's good he went to the doctor. I know he don't like any of that, but he did need the medication. Because it's like, what is it? It's not quite is it viral? It needed something to kill it, though. He'll be back snuggling you up before you know it. Okay, let's move along. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you, Tinker. Little cutie pop. I'm just going to jump to another one. Michelle L. Hi, Michelle. Asking for help for a friend, Allison, whose tuxedo cat, Bruce Willis, got out a couple of months ago and hasn't come home. Bruce Willis. Pretty cute name for a kitty cat. Are you still here, Michelle? Yeah, shots of medicine, yeah. He kind of needed all that, though, to get better. How about Bruce Willis? How are we going there with that? Hi, Michelle. Thank you. Is he going to come back? We can find him. You need to answer a little bit louder than that. Do you see him coming back? That's good to hear, Gina. I'm glad you're feeling a little better. That takes so much out of us. I don't know. I'm not feeling that great about this little kitty. Let me do a couple of cards here and see. See if this soul can tell me something about what's going on here. Are you still around? Are you still here on the earth? Did you transition? What happened? Looks like he's wandering at first. He got out. Yeah, he's kind of wandering around. Feels like he got, kind of ran into a little bit of trouble. It's like cautious, beware of dog. Like he's out there and he sort of had to run for it or seek cover. I mean, it's like some kind of, the kitty lives in San Diego. Okay. He ran into like unexpected, and then he was trying to find, shelter. Or I keep phasing out today for some reason. Territory, find your place. So then he was trying to find a new place. But I think he may have found, it feels like he got kind of misdirected. So he got far away a little bit, where he couldn't figure out how to get back to his territory. But I do feel like maybe someone else picked him up, or he might now comfort, take it and give it. Like he might have moved in with someone else by this point. Do you think he's going to come back? Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to find him. I'm sure she's already done stuff like put up posters and that kind of thing. I'm not really getting that he, got killed or something like that. I don't feel like that happened. It's more like got scared out of the way, far away when he couldn't get back. That's what it feels like. But right now, I feel like he's doing pretty good. Like here he's sitting, reading a book, having a cup of coffee. But, kind of sitting pretty. He's not bad off. It feels more like he's been adopted or brought in. That's kind of what I'm hearing. So I'm not sure he's going to come back. I don't feel like those people know how to get him back or something. But it does feel like he's being well cared for. And it feels like he's in a new place, a new territory. Yep. Okay. That's kind of what I'm getting on that one, Michelle. I wish her luck. 2 months is kind of long. Anything can happen, but that's a pretty long time not to have made it back. Okay, I'm going to go. Now I'm going to start at the top and just work my way down. Jane. Jane Laymeyer, are you still here? Important question today. Do my guys want me to buy a teeny house? $761,000. I'm supposed to sign contract today and put up $22,000 earnest money deposit and refunded if late on closing. A teeny house. Jane, are you still here? Let me see. I'm going to do pendulum first. Hey, guys, what about this house? This looks like a good thing. She may have already had to do it. Does this seem good? Jane, I think it would go through and it would be okay, but I want you to choose it with your heart. It is an option that the universe is giving you. Hey, Jane, it's an option. But I do hear it's not the only option. So if it doesn't suit you, don't feel like, well, this might be the only option, so I better just, I'm not hearing that. I'm hearing it could be one of a few or a couple. So make sure it suits your heart. So by that, I mean, it fulfills the most important things to you about your new location. I know you want to be close to your family and make sure it's big enough that it suits you. Like, does it have a yard? Stuff like that. So kind of test it with your heart and like, does that feel really good? Or does it feel like I'm sacrificing some of that? That's what I'm hearing. It's not a bad choice and you can go forward, but I'm just hearing it's not your only. Yeah, it's not the only choice. I do feel like it is coming from the universe. It's like an opportunity that's coming because you're looking and it's one that you've created, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's the only one. So that's the best advice. He just keeps saying, make sure it suits your heart. It's more important that it suits your heart than your brain. Yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. I'm going to go along with your son on that. Yeah, I know. I kind of got that you can get something bigger for that much money. I know how expensive it is in California. But I felt like the teeny thing kind of turned me off a little bit. Like I'm thinking, well, are you considering that? But now that you say that, I agree with your son. Okay, sweetie. Yeah. Because I know that you don't want to be there and not be able to have at least a pet or something. Lordy. You're used to having, like horses and all kinds of stuff. I know, sweetie. Yeah, you're trying to, yeah, she's also trying to declutter and stuff. So I get that part as well. Tell me about it. That's my whole life is decluttering. That's all I do. All right, Lisa. Thank you, Jane. Know that there's another one coming, though. Don't feel like, you're limited. All right, Lisa. Only if there's time. What do my spirit guides wish to tell me? Okay. Well, since you're so kind, I'm going to go ahead, but I'm going to come back to you, Lisa. That was very nice of you. So we're going to go on down to Michaela, but I know I'm going to have time for you, Lisa. So, hi, Mark. How soon will I be moving into a new place? Many thanks and blessings, Michaela. Yeah, Friday, Monday this week is on my channel. I'm a gifted declutterer. That's great, Miss May. I love it. I have my own clutter, but then I inherited all of my family's clutter, who all decided to leave at the same time. So it has been a challenge trying to get it gone. How soon will I be moving into my new place? Do you already have it, Michaela? Are you here? Yeah, I think you can get more for your money too, Jane. I just keep hearing, no, that's you can get more for that much money. Michaela, hi there. Do you already have your new place? Because I'm feeling like it's not too far away. Like, are you just waiting for something? Like a closing? Oh no, you haven't found it yet. Okay, gotcha. Well, I feel like something's coming up here. Keep your option open. Keep looking. Like I feel like there's something like I'm assuming you're looking like in a paper or something. There's some listing. I want to make sure you're looking at listings. It's good too when you're looking for a new place, and sometimes you have to do physical looking, but you still want to, you know, you need to be narrow it down to absolutely I have to have this, you know. There's no, I'm not gonna fudge on that. That's an absolute. It's good to tell that to the spirits too, but get clear on it for yourself, because that will help you choose and looking. It helps you kind of narrow it down, so you can go, well, I don't even have to look there. I don't because I know I don't want that. I don't want that. It could be an area, or space, or if there's a yard or not, or stuff like that. So you want to kind of narrow it down. But I feel like there's still a little bit more looking to do. A little bit more narrowing it down so that you get real specific. But let's talk about timing. What about timing? How much longer do you think? I feel like I hear summer. Let me look at one more deck here. Summer time. There's a little more looking. And tell the universe, I want, come on, bring me some options here, okay? So guide me. I need guidance. I need to see some choices here. Be clearer, show me more clearly. I'm not sure you've seen it yet, though. I'm going to draw one more card, see if it gives me a clue about time. I'm hearing summer, but I just want to see if summer. Then I just drew truth. So I think we're looking at summertime of, starting to pinpoint in, starting the ball rolling. Unpacking the boxes, get out of your box. So I feel like we're going to be moving around, come summertime. Keep your eyes open, though. Look. I feel like physically look. I feel like that's like a paper or listing or something. All right. I hope that was helpful, Michaela. It's not too far in the future. Keep focused. Keep, work with spirit and tell them to help you. All right. I got to keep them moving. Ian. Hi, Mark. Can you ask Pam what was the golden age of Greece? No, what the golden age of Greece was like. Was it a time when the gods and goddesses walked the earth with the humans? Many things. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Pan. Hello, this is Pan. Yes, those stories that you've read in books and history are based in truth, although they have been embellished and colored through time, and in some cases exaggerated, but at the same time, they're based in truth. So at that time, it was at a very, it was a different time. The earth wasn't, as populated with humans. It was much less populated. And we, include myself in that, and others visited the planet from another place. We came down from the sky, and interacted on the earth. And at that time, I chose to stay on the earth. And so, metaphorically, my job has always been to train the gods and goddesses how to be that on the earth. So I was always a trainer. You'd come down and you'd work with me, and I'd say, well, this is how you function on the earth. This is how the earth functions. This is how you can be a god and goddess on the earth plane. But at that time, there was a lot of experimenting with manifestation, with creation. And these were, we came from source, like everything, but these were a different expression. This was when the earth was young. And so what you call Greek mythology, is a story about visitors from another planet, another part of the universe. And so it was a time of playing with the energy, experimenting with what was possible. So there were what you might think of, as magical creatures or unusual forms. But it was like a time to play with the energy, create with the energy, see what was possible. Not really having much limit on it, and trying to ground that knowledge from out there into the earth. So, hope that answers your question. Based on truth, but it has been embellished and changed, and kind of like your Bible, it's been told and retold, and each person adds their own little thing and touch and stuff like that. But it started out, it's a telling of a story that happened, or stories that happened. So there was a time when what you might think of as gods and goddesses, really it's because we came from above the earth and came down, interacted on the earth, and not just in Greece, but in other places. There's other stories and legends of this same occurrence in different places on the earth. All right. Let me give Mark back. All right. I don't know if that helped or not. That was interesting. I'll have to watch it back to see what he said. Yep, but I think there was a time when they walked on the earth. He's told me that before. Okay, thanks, Ian. Let's move to Leanne. Hello, Leanne, lower. Are you still here? Hi, Susa. Now my head's kind of like, woo, because he came in pretty strong there for that. That made me a little bit dizzy, a little bit. He had a real heavy energy. His energy can be quite dramatic and heavy from time to time. I've had a couple people say, wow, I got all this woo. He can make himself, known and felt, and can be quite heavy. Like when I first channeled him, like voice channeled him in the beginning, like, he talked to me a lot in my head first before I was brave enough to let him speak. But he was really dramatic at first. And my head used to rock really dramatically, like back and forth to where it was hurting. I'd say, stop, my neck is going to break. And he would do a lot of foot stomping and stuff. And he was a lot more, but he was also making it making me know that it was a different energy. But he didn't have to do that so much now. He could if he wanted to, but it didn't have to be nearly as dramatic. But he can be with you guys when he's first introducing himself to you. So it might feel really strong or really pressureful or something like that if he wants to. So did I see Leanne? Is she still here? I don't think so. Yeah, there she is. Hi, Leanne. Did the Ark of the Covenant get moved from Earth? So why? The Ark of the Covenant. Let me draw a few cards. I hear no. That it didn't get moved. But let's see. Yeah, you guys are so good at saying hello to me. It just helps the reading so much. The teachers like for your energy to be here. It's like the whole point of me doing them live, you know, so, or their point. I pretty much do whatever they tell me. I feel like it's still here, Leanne. It's hidden. Where is it? It will come to the surface. I feel like we will find it's going to come into being. I mean, we're going to see it or something. I feel like it might be, you know, it's hidden, it's put away on purpose. Like in underground or in like hidden within or under or part of a structure, like almost like a part of a foundation or structure. I feel like it's in the dirt or underground. So I think it's still here. It's meant to come back, show up again. Because it was a thing. I do hear it was a thing. You know, I think it's hidden on purpose because it's not quite time to be shown again. But I do think it's going to come to the surface. This flower, it's almost like coming up out of the ground because it feels like it might be in the ground or something. Like in the ground or part of a foundation or something like that. I'm hearing. But coming up, growing to the surface, this feels like another one of those things that's coming to the surface like so much other. And I think it's going to show itself. We're going to see it. And we're all going to go, oh, there was an Ark of the Covenant. That was true. So I'm wondering when. It's like on a sort of like a divine schedule. It might seem like it, oh, what a coincidence or what an accident, but it's going to come out when it's supposed to. I don't, how long, how far away? Let me ask this. Will I be long gone when that happens? Well, this says no, but will I still be here when the Ark of the Covenant resurfaces? You're being awful dancy and bobbing. And it says yes. Well, that'd be interesting. So it'd have to come out next week. No. That sounds pretty quick. I don't know how many more decades they got, but I feel like it's still here, Leanne. Have you heard otherwise? This is that weird card in Andrea's deck. I never know what it means, but it's kind of like a hidden surprise. Sometimes she'll say. So it's interesting that that came out. Look at Alaska. Isn't she precious? She may. Oh, look. And then I get the target on the bottom. So, I don't know. We'll see. That's a very interesting question. Of course, I have absolutely no idea. But I do hear them like kind of nodding. There's a lot of things that we thought of as mysteries or fantasies or that are coming up to show that they're true. You know, like Sasquatch, all that stuff. But this seems like it's right in that same thing. There's like evidence of it or something. I don't know. I hope I'm still here when it comes out. But, you know, I don't know. Maybe somebody else has said that it was taken and it's up in Mars or something. I don't know. I'm not getting that. It may have come from there or something like that. It might have come from outer space down to here, but I feel like it's still here. All righty. But then, you know, what do I know? Lady Lo-Fi, got to get it moving. Got to keep on up moving. Okay, I'm going to do the message from guides in the end. Ellen, that's kind of the same there. Just going to look at specific ones, then we're going to go to message from the guides. Mark, our taxes apparently got screwed up the last year and the year before. Ew. We just found that out this year when we tried to file. Can you tell me if this is going to be worked out in our favor? Feels like there's rigmarole. Let me see. Will this all work out? Yeah, I think it will, Peg. I do, you know, you have to have somebody, like a tax person or something, to help. That feels like you need, I'll get back to you, Lady Lo-Fi. You need somebody to help you. And it's like a bit of a rigmarole. But I think, you know, it's all going to work out. So it's a little bit of a hassle. But just about everything's a bit of a hassle these days. I think you can all get it all, they'll like consolidate it or something like that, and it'll all be manageable. Still, though, I would get somebody. Yeah, somebody else did it. Oh, that's why I keep getting, yeah, you need somebody else. Well, of course you do. Uh, but somebody, of course, that has your best interest in mind. I don't know if that other may have been accidental or they just didn't quite know or they did it on purpose. But I think the new people will be able to help you figure it out. You know, there's still, it's just a little bit more to go. You know, there's a little bit more work on it. They're writing it, the tax forms. They got to like work on it a little bit. But I think it's going to work out. It's going to take a little bit to figure it all out. Yeah, and it is sort of like that, one of those aggravating things. But I feel like the people that are looking at it now in the long run are better to have. The other, I hope they weren't up to shenanigans, but they may have been a little bit. It feels more like um, just an actual mistake, like not knowing, sort of like that. So I think they'll be able to clear it up. Okay. All right. Thank you, Peg. I hope that was helpful. Okay. Now, is this all all the ones I have left? I have Lisa, Starlight, Lady Lo-Fi, and Ellen. Lady Lo-Fi. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, yeah, I hate Texas too. I have somebody else doing mine, thank God, because I can't do it. So let's see. Do my guys have any messages for does Lady Lo-Fi's guides have any messages for her? Let's see about it. I think I'm going to use the Care Bears. Have any messages, Lady Lo-Fi? What's going? Yeah, Ellen, I'm going to get to you. I'm going to do those that I named. I can get that many done. I know it. Lady Lo-Fi, is there any message? What's going on here with my cards? They're all askew. All righty, all right, all right. Kitty cards. My computer's been wonky today, huh? I keep looking like I'm in slow motion or something. Okay. Well, just the first thing, I'm going to draw 3 cards and see what we get out of it. They may have said something like this to you before, Lady Lo-Fi. I don't know. I might be getting confused. Okay, well, they just keep basically reiterating, so we'll stop with the cards because I get it. They want to first of all say they're right there with you. They're working with you. They're on your team. You've got teams there. Friendship, care is there. They're right there with you. So that's your guides. So, yep, we're here. Don't worry. We got you back. We're right next to you. They're really encouraging you, though, to take action on something here. Are you procrastinating about something? I'm a great procrastinator, I tell you that. I feel like there's something you're thinking about doing, or is there an opportunity or something that you're hesitant? Or are you thinking about making a change and you're a little bit holding back? But anyway, I kind of get 3 cards in a row that are all saying the same thing. Pounce, take action, let's go, jump on it. Look at this cute pounce. Look how happy he has to be going for it. Decide to act. Oh, you've been super busy. Well, what is it? It's something new up, or some decision, or a different way of being of service, because they're also giving me the teacher. Share your knowledge, pounce, and take a risk. Take a chance, I mean. So all of that is like get going on something. I didn't ever see a question from you, Cozumel. Did you, Mims? Well, let's switch over. Let me look at one more thing and see if they're going to keep on saying that. Now, this could just be like about your spiritual pursuits as well. Like, do they want you to meditate, or take out time to communicate with them more, with the spirit team? Because it could be that, they're saying we're here, take action with us. So maybe they're just encouraging you to open up a relationship more with them. A conscious relationship. That thing I'm always fussing about. Because they might just be encouraging you in that way, play with us a little more, be a little more interactive. Yeah. Give them more opportunity to work with you, interact with them. And even if you just do like brief meditations where you just center, connect, you might say, if you had something you wanted to share with me today, spirit team, what would that be? Be quiet, listen. Most often it's the first thing that comes to mind. And, something like that, like a quick 5-minute time, because they feels like they want to interact in a more, conscious way, practical way, maybe. All right. Yeah, I never did see your name come up, Cozumel, at all, except just now. It's the first time I've seen it. Of course, though, my eyes are closed a lot. Well, that's good. Yeah, no, sorry, it wasn't more specific. All right. That was late low 5. Let's go. Lisa, what do my spirit guides wish to tell? These. there's this like peace energy coming forward when I focus on you. Like, it's giving me like, what I'm feeling is Jesus and Mary energy coming around. I don't know if you relate to that, but that's what I'm feeling. You still here, Lisa? Let's see. Is there something you want to say through these cards, you guys? There's Lisa. Yep. Yep. Their energy is still right here. I feel like, now here you go. And you let me know if this relates in any way. I'm not sure, but this is what I'm hearing. It's interesting that I get Mary, Jesus's mother, and Jesus's energy coming in. Who knows? I don't even know if you were ever religious or anything. Hi, Judith. But then I also get the cross, which is such a religious symbol and like a Christianity symbol. And child. So it feels like they want you to release some kind of something you learned from church or religion. That's what I'm hearing when you were younger. And that it's time to let that go completely. Release any kind of obligation or something you have to that and let it go. That relationship with Spirit or with Master Jesus has nothing to do with any kind of religious upbringing. You can connect to Jesus without being religious. That's one way of talking about it. But they also they're asking you to kind of let go of stuff that wanted to limit you and to move, to be stronger in who you are. So see this tree, the tree of life and health, life force, strength, spirituality, grounded. So, being spiritual and grounded and even stronger, like representing what it is to be a strong, grounded, spiritual person. And it doesn't really have anything to do with religion. It's interesting. You can, religion tends to connect to God. I wish my computer worked better today. With this wooden cross. But what we're talking about is connecting to Source and God through nature, woods, the trees. And that's something you're kind of looking at is this idea that spirit and a spiritual relationship doesn't need like a church or something like that. It's really available in nature, in the world, in the garden. And so I think they're just talking about that. And maybe you've been looking at that idea or something, and they just want to encourage you to be strong in what you're realizing now. Because I think you've been thinking maybe differently than you have in the past. A lot of us are. I think you are too. So I don't know if that related or not, Lisa, but there you go. Right. I was raised religious, and I'm, those people, fine, great. If that serves you, that's great. But for me, it doesn't. So now I call myself spiritual. But I still communicate with God and Jesus and all that. Okay. Starlight would like a message. Starlight Tarot. Are you still here, Starlight? I don't know how we missed some questions, guys, but that always happens. Who knows why? It's aggravating. Starlight. Well, I'm going to change decks again. Is Prince Charming acting dopey because of medicines? Hi, Starlight. Thanks for saying hello. Oh, I see what you mean. I just want to quickly. Yes, the tree is the true focus. He's right there for you, Lisa. If you call out to Pan's energy, he'll come in and work with you. It feels, when I said heavy, like sometimes he does that to make you recognize him, but his energy in general is very loving, uplifting, joyful, fun. He recommends like fun projects, fun energy. He's always talking about how powerful you are, that you're a goddess and all that. So it's a very positive and upbeat energy, but he'll work with you. It's spiritual. He was what you tuned into before there was religion. Religion came after him. But in the beginning, you tuned into source, into God through nature. That's the way indigenous peoples all over the world did it in one form or another. And most of them interacted with the energy I call Pan, and they're aware of it, or they were back then. Pantheism, paganism. So it was religion before there was religion. So, when Christianity came in, it tried to kind of obliterate all that and get rid of it. And it's just coming back into the consciousness because it was the original way. It's the way. But just keep on working. Oh, is her little cat or little paw getting better, Janie? Good. That's true. Religion's man-made. And it was made to keep people down. It's like if you come to the priest, he will tell you what God wants you to know rather than you can connect to God on your own. You don't really need a priest. great, wonderful for him, but he doesn't own the connection, to God. Everybody has their own. Seek ye first. What is that they say? Seek ye first the kingdom of something, or blah, blah, blah. Really what that means is seek out your own connection to God. You don't really need somebody else to tell you. Especially if they're trying to keep you, oppressed. Feels like there's some new good news coming in, Starlighter. I'm going to say opportunity for action. I don't know what you're working on or what you're expecting to do in this upcoming year. I mean, in this year that we're in, not upcoming. What the fuck? But I feel like there might be something happening, like what we call work or service coming forward. The Six of Wands, coming riding in, like appreciated, welcomed, great news, good news coming in for you. But it feels a little bit work or service related. So it could even mean that you're getting, a form of control, Ian Spinks. That's what religion is. Getting in touch or with others, working with others. Sometimes it could be like this Three of Pentacles. A lot of times they talk about, seeking advice from an expert or somebody else coming to you for advice. But usually it's working with others, putting your minds together to create something else. So it might be an opportunity in that way coming. But I feel like it has to do with service of some kind. And that can be work or service, if that makes any sense. It makes sense to me because it's sort of the perfect time of year for that to be happening. All right. Thank you, Starlight Tarot 2023. And Ellen, are you still here? Switching. Whoops. Good. Got up there. There we go. There's Ellen's question. Ellen wants to know what's going on for the next 2 months. You might watch one. Thank you, Viviani. For the next couple of months, let's see. So that would be April and May. So as we're in general, in case Ellen's not here, I'll pretend like this is a reading for everybody, kind of. We're still really working with that springtime energy. It's still a boost forward for most of you. It's a time to boost forward, to jump forward, to kind of hopscotch ahead. And so the universe is likely sending you opportunities for action of some sort, positive action in general. And hi, Ellen. Thanks for saying hello. So this is for you, but but it's also for the group, because you're part of us. We're part of you. But you know what I was just saying, and then I drew this card, the bouquet. Harmony, joy, gift, beauty, offer, celebrate, reward, good times, spring. So it was exactly what I'm just talking about. The next 2 months are going to be continuing that spring energy and literally a time to spring forward in some way. So if you're looking at manifesting something, you're wishing, to move, a new home, a new job, it's a time to move ahead in that, jump ahead, make a positive jump forward into manifesting what you want in this year, and and I feel like the universe is, in support of that, especially if you are on team love, which I know all of you guys are, or you wouldn't be here. But when I say team love, sometimes that sounds hokey, I guess. But God is love, love is God, goddess, God or goddess, the earth, love. It's all love. And so you're either on that team of where you just want the best outcome for everyone, the earth, the animals, everyone concerned. The most, what is that everybody's been saying lately? The most benevolent outcome, if you like that. That's the team you're on, whatever that is. And you're just dedicated to doing your part, whatever that is. And the thing about that is, you're not asked to be a perfect human to be on team love. You're just asked to be on the team. And then you learn to be a better human each day as you move forward. But you don't have to start out, oh, Mr. Perfect. Jesus wasn't perfect. But you just move forward and you're on that team. You choose what team you're on. You're always hoping the highest outcome for everybody. You're not really on team hate or not love. That's really what you want to be. You just want to dedicate yourself to that each and every day and see how that changes your life. Say, okay, let's see what that's like. I know all of you guys are already on that team, but I'm just saying, when you're on team love, the universe treats your spring like this. It gives you a big bouquet of flowers. It's on your team. When you're on love's team's on your, it comes back. And so it's really going forward with you. Now, this energy creates a spring forward, whichever team you're on. So if you're on team hate, you spring further into that miasm of muckapuck. You go farther in that, or you're more exposed. Your hateful, nasty tendencies are brought to the surface for everybody to see. But whatever, it's a move forward. It's moving forward into the light. And it's a time to focus in on what might be a good place to do some action, because with summer, it's a good action time. Take some action. So this is a time to focus in on what you would like, to actually create this summer. And the universe is more in alignment with those that are consciously seeking it than ever before. Because we're raising our vibration, a greater vibration of love. And so it's even got more power to assist us. So just one more little thing it wanted to give us about these next 2 months. Bear energy. Cute little polar bear. Ooh, how I love him. Power, strength, and protection. So again, it's talking about having your back. The strong feminine energy. The earth being supporting you. Your earthly, she wants you to be able to create physically this love energy. So, strong feminine support, mother authority, bear energy, all of that. It's a great time, really. Now I threw all my cards on the floor for us all. And If you don't have anything else to do, just remind yourself that you're loved. Just sit with that for a few minutes and tell God, tell Source, tell the universe, tell Mother Earth, tell the angels, spirits, that you sincerely are on that team. It's what you came here to do. And no matter what. And let's see what that does for us. All righty. All my cards in the floor. Okay, now I saw that we got that one more question. I'm going to try to do it. We're at 5:30, but I'm going to see if I can get Cozumel's question. What was it again? I didn't read it. Okay. Cozumel is boyfriend from 50 years ago showed up in spirit, put a wedding ring on me. Showed up in spirit. Why the ring? Weren't meant to be together. First anniversary of his death? Oh, did not know. Well, let me see if I can pick up anything on that. Can you give me his name? Cozumel Liz, are you still here? And let me get a little thing about his name, please. If you can. He was your boyfriend from way back when. And he showed up in spirit and put a wedding ring on you. Why the ring? Basil. Probably not basil, it's probably basil. Basil, thank you, dear. Sorry, your question kind of got off. Sometimes that happens. I really don't know why. It happens on other channels, but I'm sorry about it. Let me see here. Well, I tell you what I hear, Cozumel, before I even, I don't even know if I'll do cards, but I might. I feel like he may have very recently passed. Did you lose complete contact with him? Do you know if he's alive? Were you already aware that he passed? I feel like this is like a recent passing. Thanks, Michelle L. We're almost finished. Liz, have you not heard from him in forever and you don't really know about what happened to him? And then just all of a sudden you have this visitation and you're like, well, why? Oh, it was the first anniversary. Yeah, because he's talking about that it's related to his death. I don't know. I feel like it's a really fond memory. Like, it's something that stood out to him after death. I think it was a fond memory when he was alive as well. But it really stood out. Like, in life review, which a lot of times they tell me they go through on the other side, that really jumped out. And it's sort of a blessing. He wanted to bless you, or kind of like a little kiss from the other side. It was a loving blessing. So something about that relationship on the earth meant more to him than maybe either of you thought at the time. And he realized it in looking at it from a different perspective. But from that, he thinks of you fondly. I feel like it was one of the good parts of his life. It's sort of like wondering what would have happened if we went a different direction or something. But right away, I get yes. He was coming to you then because, in a way, to let you know he crossed over. And even though it had been a year, but it was related to his crossing. And he was trying to reach out to you and let you know he'd passed. And so I think he chose that time on purpose because he's been, his energy, his thoughts have been about you since he crossed. He's thought about you more than once. And this is like a message. We can see this card. Can we see it? There we go. A message from heaven. Look at it coming down from the sky like little confettis. So I again get like, and then we get the flower, love, sending you love from heaven. He just wants to tell you he loves you, that you meant more to him than you might think. And I feel like he's just saying he smiles down upon you from the other side, Cozumel. And maybe that ring imagery or what you got was like, I heard him saying, considering like what would have been like if we'd taken a different path. And so, if we'd gone together, ended up as a couple, how things might have been different. But, and also, saying that might not have been the worst outcome, really. A little bit of regret about it. But here, if I could put it in the simplest form, it's like he was reviewing his life when he got to the other side. And when he reviewed the part with you in it, it really stood out. And it was a big event of his life. It was a lot about love, too. And in retrospect, or in reviewing it, the love was even more evident. So he wants to give you that from the other side. It's quite lovely, I think. I hope that helped. I'm sorry again we kept missing your question or not seeing it, but that does happen. And Lordy only knows why. It's not me. Okay, sweetie, I hope that helped out or was something good or made some sense to you. And if I miss any more questions, we'll get them next time. I'm on again on Monday, and we do animals on Monday. Monday at 2:00 Eastern. This week on my channel. Debbie will be with me. Oh, excuse me. And bring your questions there. Okay, thank you, everybody who helps me all the time. Gina, Viviani, Mims, you guys are all big helps. Love all of you guys for being here and hanging out with me, every single one of you. Hope everybody got a little something out of it. I always get something out of it because I never know what you're going to ask me, and it's what you're going to ask that the teachers come in and answer. So it's always a fun adventure for me. So love you all. Have a great rest of your Saturday, and happy Easter, happy spring, enjoy Sunday. And I'll talk to you again real soon. Ooh, from the Pan Cave. La la. I'm going to try to get that hung up before the next time. Okay, guys. Love ya.